From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Baltimore Orioles.
And now, please welcome.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Baltimore Orioles.
And today's starting pitcher, Kyle Bradish. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And we're underway in Baltimore. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. And another ball. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first. For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Oh, 1 down. And ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Got him. 1 away.
Batting third, right fielder,
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-0. Runner takes off, cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. Foul ball there. Just underway from Baltimore. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Bradish checks the runner. Crow Armstrong back on a dive. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. And a 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Taveras drifts towards it, and there are 2 down.
Batting fourth, catcher Carson Kelly.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Orioles due up in the first, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Baltimore, pitching for the Cubs in this one, Javier Assad. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That one misses. Ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one fouled off. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Batting second, catcher
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going. Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And Pete Alonso with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Foul ball. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Ward, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Let's go, Pete.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. We played an inning, no score. Back now at Oriole Park, top of the second. Michael Bush now at the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. And another ball.
That's a ball.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. That one missed. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a tapper. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 6, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Swing and a foul out of play. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground. They take the force out. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
One out man at first. Ian Happ up to hit. Now a quick throw to first. Horner back in on a dive. Man at first, one away.
Let's go, Kyle.
Horner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in a scoring position.
Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's the ball.
On the ground to first, Alonso. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting eighth, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Right through there for a strike.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
In the dirt, and that's ball one.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The Cubbies looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Off the plate inside. 3-2 down.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's the third. And it gets by him. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Cubs. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit.
That's a ball.
Man on second, 2 down.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Pete Crow Armstrong waiting to hit for the Cubs. And there's the automatic. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. On the ground to the left. And that is the third out of the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Cody Mayo.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Oh, 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball. Oh.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Leody Taveras.
One down. Here's Leody Taveras.
Up.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Taveras wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
No, that's a ball.
O'Neill stands at first with 1 out. And there's a foul ball. The 2-2 now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson.
Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
This one in the air right field. Suzuki racing over to make the catch. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Crow Armstrong in his 2nd season hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Quick toss to first. Crow Armstrong back in on a dive.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman takes it in for the out. One down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Oh!
In the dirt, the throw into second. Tag,
He's
save at
in.
second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run blast. And they add on. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
First baseman, Michael Busch.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That hit him. First base.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman, Nico Horner.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. And the 1-0. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2
Up
away.
next for the Cubs,
Ian
left
Happ,
fielder,
the
Ian
next
Happ.
Cub to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Oh!
Two on, 2 outs.
Oh,
Tough spot right
that's
here. A couple
inside.
runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Good hitters count the 2-0. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Cubs had 2 on this homer. It's now 3-0. As we go
Leading off
to
for
the
the
last of
Orioles,
the 3rd,
third
digging in,
baseman,
Blaze Alexander.
Alexander.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. That clips the corner. Alexander thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. 1-1. And that is out of play.
That's the ball.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Comes a 2-2. And that's
the ball.
outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ground ball to the right side. It's in and out of his glove, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Bounce to the right. In time to Bush. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher, Adley.
Two down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Orioles held in check there. Still down 3-0. Back here in Baltimore, and now it's Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, Kevin Alcantara.
First pitch just misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Crow Armstrong in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Check swing. He went. No balls, 2 strikes. That one way inside.
Here we go, Kyle.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 2-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, but they lead it 3-0. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Taylor Ward digs in now. That pitch in for a strike, 0-1.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
The next pitch misses. Ball 1. Good job to fight that one off.
Here we go, Taylor.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. The Orioles trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next is the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one fouled hard the other way. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the 0-2.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's a ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Got him looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Now pitching.
Number
for the
80 on the
Orioles.
pitch here.
Well, at this point in the ball
Number
game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman Alex Bregman.
In the air to left center. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball
Up
game.
next for the Cubs, right fielder Seiya Suzuki.
That one the other way. Makes the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Carson Kelly will hit next. That one misses, and it's 1-0. He was late there. Strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Yennier Cano, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Suarez getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Hit in the air, left field. Ward in position. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Orioles nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Right fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Swing and a ball popped up. Bush under it. And there's one down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Jackson in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Cubs leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, right field. Suzuki should have this one. Brings it in. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're dialed into the show. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. the plate,
Leading
Michael
off for the
Bush.
Cubs, first baseman, Michael Bush.
And the first pitch
outside.
misses for ball one. To the right side, Alonso takes it himself. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman, Nico Horner.
He swings and fouls one off. Here's your 1. Fought off foul. The 0-2. In the air, right field. O'Neill under this one. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Pitch misses, and the count now 2-0.
Let's go, Cameron.
2 down, nobody on. And
Ball.
another ball. Three-0 down. That's ball
That's
4.
four.
Trying
Take your
another
base.
fastball, but missed the spot.
Up
One of the
next
things about
for the
that 2-out
Cubs,
walk, the base runner
shortstop,
over at first base is going to have a
Swanson.
very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or an into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That
That's
one
the ball.
misses. That's 5 straight. Fastball for a strike. Swanson wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two-0. Way
Ball
high.
3.
And ball
That's off the
4
corner.
to a
Take your
board.
base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Center fielder, Kevin Alcantara.
And now Kevin Alcantara
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
as they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate.
Ball. High.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Ball.
The Cubbies trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the 6th. This is again 5 in a row. Pete Crow Armstrong on deck for the Cubs. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. This one in the air, center field. Taveras settles underneath it, and that's the third out. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gavin Hollowell.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Comes up empty.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Whoa.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Strike one.
The Cubs leading by 3 here in the bottom of the sixth. And a foul ball.
Whoa.
Stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Alcantara under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Adley.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball one.
The 1-0.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The 1-1. On the ground to short. Swanson sends it to first. Rutschman retired. That ends the frame. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in Baltimore, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
Strike 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Another 1-2. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped towards 3rd. Toss to Alonso. That ends the inning. And the Cubs are down in order, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom of the 7th, now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He hammers one out to center. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Ball 1.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And a foul ball.
No, that's a ball.
A sliding stop over to first. And he'll be safe at first.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter, Kobe Mayo.
Now it's going to be Kobe Mayo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That's the ball.
Fastball for a strike at 95. And a count 1-2. The tying run at the plate.
No.
Way off that pitch down.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. One away.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Swings through that one for strike one. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. Slams off the bottom of the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Leody Taveras, the next to hit for the Orioles. Golden opportunity right here. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Gavin Hollowell won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Drew Pomeranz.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Runner around third. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out. Runner at second. Blaze Alexander now at the plate. In the air to left center. Alcantara on the move to the gap. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Man, he had to go such a long way to track that one down. Outstanding effort. If he doesn't get there, then that run from second basically walks in. Instead, he just moves up 1 base with 2 outs.
Ball. Outside.
Nice grab to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Orioles 4 and the Cubs 3.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Andrew Kittredge.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Well, one-run game. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Moving in the bullpen, Elijah White, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Looking to get the tying run on base. A sliding play at short. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Gets the call. That's strike 1. The Orioles holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. In there at the knees. That's strike 2. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. Now a rip into left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. So the tying run at second. And ball
That's the
1.
ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That
That's
one
out the
inside.
corner.
2-1. Right through there for a strike. Just off the outside part of the plate.
That's a really good take.
Bush, the runner at second with 1 away. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. So now it just comes down to situational hitting to get the tying run home. They've got a really great opportunity to do that.
On the ground to first. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. In to score from third. Everybody's going to be safe.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Really important at bat coming up now.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Andrew Kittredge won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, number 48.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Making a move at first and on to run for the Cubs. Justin Dean getting some more speed on the bases. Dansby Swanson stands in. Just
that's a ball.
missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And another ball. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fouled off down the right side. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Tied at 4. That missed inside, and it's 3-2. Kevin Alcantara waiting to hit for the Cubs. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Swing and a pop-up. 2 down.
No, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
In the air, left field. Ward drops steps, heads back on it. Reaching for it, makes the catch. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now tied 4-4.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Trent Thornton.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Leading off for the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dean settles under this one, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor Ward.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Good job to fight that one off. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Chopper right side.
That's foul. That's foul.
Foul ball.
Oh.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one.
Yes.
Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Up and in, and a count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The 1-2. And the polar bear strikes out. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Score remains tied at 4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Elijah White, on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands, and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Outside low, ball 1. And fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock. You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
4-4 in the 9th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Out towards right center field. O'Neill on his way over. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher Carson Kelly.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Tied at 4.
Nope, that's low.
In the air out towards right center. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still all square at 4 apiece.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jacob Webb.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Tap foul at the plate.
Whoa.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Fastball for a strike. Swings through that. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Corner over to first. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Leody.
And next for the Orioles, Leody Taveras.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center. Though he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Whoa.
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.